I was at the boat show the other week, walking around by myself, having a good time. Got on this beautiful center console. You know, the kind that are almost too pretty to fish on? The sales guy even indulged the fantasy a little bit, taking some pictures of me for my wife. Got off the boat, looked at the price sheet. It was more than we paid for our house. And it got me thinking, who pays this much for a boat? And the answer is, well, no one does. I'm Mike Vadalero with Boat US Magazine. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the price versus the cost of a boat. When shopping for boats, some consumers fall into the trap of equating the price of the boat with its cost. The cost of a boat is the price you pay for it minus what you get back when you sell it, plus the operational and finance costs along the way, not the price that shows on the sticker. Most of us won't ever keep a boat for anything close to its lifetime, on average, selling or trading up every 5 to 7 years. And to be fair, the last thing you're probably thinking about when you're trying to buy a boat is the day you'll sell it, but sell it you will. So it pays to think about the resale value before you buy. I'll give you a recent example. A family member just sold their boat after 13 years of ownership for nearly 80% of what he paid for it. Now that's an extreme example, and it was aided by 3 factors. First, he bought a boat from a well-respected manufacturer. 2, during that 13 years, the new boat price of that same model doubled. And lastly, the new boat demand and the used boat demand, juiced up by the pandemic, caused a recent surge in prices. That's an unusual factor. But it illustrates the first of 3 things that you should think about when buying a boat, which is buy the brand everyone wants. These are the ones that are likely to hold their value. But don't just guess. Go online and use either the Buck Value Guides, the NADA Guides, or another research tool. Look up the boats that you're interested in or the brands you're interested in. Go back 3, 5, and 7 years. Try to get some idea what the real resale value is. You can also go to BoatUS.com, Boats for Sale, powered by Boatline, to research new and used boat prices. Second, go online and research the terms and conditions for boat loans. And I'm talking specifically about using marine lenders. They're going to offer more flexibility typically than your local bank or credit union. Typically, there's going to be a break point that you should look for where the interest rates change for the amount of the loan. So say at $25,000 or $50,000 or over $100,000. There's also going to be opportunities to extend the loan longer. So the more you borrow, typically they'll let you go 10, 15, even 20 years. It can be true that a boat that costs a little bit more can actually have a lower monthly payment because you might be able to spread those payments out over a greater number of years. When you have an idea how much you'd like to spend, go online to an online loan calculator like the one at BoatUS.com and plug some specific scenarios in. That way you'll have a good idea exactly what it's going to cost. Third, plan to walk away. Walking away gives you time to research insurance costs, storage costs, or any other factor that you need to think about before ownership. Boat purchases are often guided by passion, but if you've got the numbers behind that, you can at least walk in with your eyes open. So don't come at me in the comments saying I said you're only going to spend 20% of what it says on the sticker. It's not what I said. I said buy the boat everybody wants from a brand that's going to hold its value. Do your research to make sure you know it's going to hold its value, and then go out and get your numbers straight before you buy. So I hope this has been helpful to you if you're searching for a new or used boat. If you liked this, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you out there.